Your mind is your superpower. Have you ever stopped for a moment and realized how powerful your mind truly is? Not your muscles, not your wealth, not even your surroundings, but your mind, that silent force behind every decision, every dream, every emotion, and every step you take in life. Most people spend their lives underestimating this inner power. They try to change the world around them, their jobs, their friends, their situations, without realizing that the real battlefield lies within their own thoughts. The truth is simple yet profound. Your mind is your greatest superpower, and once you learn how to master it, there is nothing that can hold you back. The hidden strength within you. Every great achievement in history began as a simple thought, a spark in someone's mind. Before the airplane existed, the Wright brothers imagined flying like birds. Before the light bulb was born, Thomas Edison refused to accept darkness as permanent. Before freedom spread across nations, people like Gandhi and Nelson Mandela dreamed of equality in their minds first. Your reality begins in your imagination. What you think repeatedly becomes what you believe. What you believe becomes what you act upon. And what you act upon becomes your destiny. But here's the catch. The same mind that can lift you up to greatness can also drag you into misery. It depends on how you use it. Your mind is not your enemy, but it's not your friend either, until you learn to control it. The two voices in your mind. Inside every one of us, there are two voices fighting for control. One says, "You can't do it." The other says, "Yes, you can." One tells you to quit. The other whispers, "Try one more time." One keeps you small, afraid, and doubtful. The other pushes you to grow, to take risks, to believe in yourself. Which voice you listen to determines your entire life. Most people feed the voice of fear. They say things like, "I'm not smart enough. I don't have time. I wasn't born lucky. I'm too old." But the truth is, these are just thoughts, not facts. If you can change your thoughts, you can change your life. Your mind believes whatever you tell it most often. If you constantly tell yourself that you're weak, your mind will find evidence to prove it. But if you tell yourself that you are capable, strong, and destined for greatness, your mind will start showing you the path to get there. Thoughts become reality. Your thoughts are like seeds. Whatever you plant, grows. If you plant doubt, you harvest hesitation. If you plant faith, you harvest success. Every day you are planting something in your mind through your words, your environment, and your focus. When you wake up in the morning and immediately think, "I'm tired, I don't want to do this," you are watering the seeds of negativity. But if you wake up and say, "I am grateful for another chance to grow," you begin your day with power. Remember, your external world is a reflection of your internal world. If you feel chaos within, you'll see chaos outside. If you cultivate peace, confidence, and clarity inside, your outside world will begin to transform. The power of focus. Your mind can either be your servant or your master, and focus is the key that decides which one it will be. Whatever you focus on grows stronger. If you focus on problems, you'll see more problems. If you focus on possibilities, you'll see more opportunities. Imagine holding a magnifying glass over a leaf. The sunlight passing through that small lens becomes powerful enough to burn the leaf. Not because the sun got stronger, but because the focus got sharper. That's how your mind works. When you focus on a single goal with clarity and discipline, your energy becomes unstoppable. Great athletes, scientists, artists, and leaders all share one thing in common. They learned how to focus their minds. They don't allow distractions to control them. They don't let negativity rent space in their heads. If you can train your mind to stay focused on what you want instead of what you fear, success will chase you. Overcoming negative thoughts. Let's be honest. We all have negative thoughts. Sometimes our minds play against us, showing us images of failure, rejection, or fear. But the difference between successful and unsuccessful people is not the absence of negative thoughts, it's the response to them. When a negative thought appears, you have two choices: believe it and let it control you. Question it and replace it with a positive one. For example, if your mind says, "You're not good enough," don't argue emotionally, respond logically. Say to yourself, "Maybe I'm not there yet, but I'm improving every day." When your mind says, "This is impossible," reply with, "Everything seems impossible until it's done." Your mind can be trained just like a muscle. If you practice replacing negative thoughts with empowering ones every single day, your brain will begin to automatically think in a positive direction. That's when your superpower starts awakening. The power of imagination and visualization. Your mind doesn't know the difference between a real experience and an imagined one. That's why athletes visualize winning before they ever compete. That's why successful people see themselves achieving their goals long before they actually do. Visualization activates your subconscious mind. It prepares your body, emotions, and decisions to align with that image. If you want to be confident, visualize yourself walking with confidence. If you want to succeed, imagine yourself achieving success every day. If you want peace, imagine calmness flowing through you. When your inner picture changes, your outer world begins to match it. This is not fantasy, it's neuroscience. What you repeatedly imagine, your brain starts to believe. And what it believes, it tries to make real. The power of gratitude and positivity. A positive mind is not one that ignores problems. It's one that focuses on solutions. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift your mental energy. When you start your day by saying, "I am grateful for what I have," your mind becomes open and receptive to more good things. Even in hard times, gratitude keeps your heart strong, because when you focus on what's right, what's wrong starts losing power over you. Your superpower is not just thinking positively, it's choosing positivity when life gives you every reason not to. That choice builds mental strength, emotional balance, and inner peace. Mindset. Fixed versus growth. Psychologists say there are two types of mindsets: a fixed mindset, which believes abilities are limited, a growth mindset, which believes abilities can be developed. People with a fixed mindset give up easily. They think, "I'm just not good at this." But people with a growth mindset say, "I can learn, I can improve." This single belief makes all the difference between success and failure. Your brain is like plastic. It can be shaped and molded throughout your life. Every time you challenge yourself, your brain grows stronger. So never say, "I can't." Instead, say, "I can't yet." That one word, yet, keeps the door of growth open. Train your mind daily. You can't build a strong body by going to the gym once a month. And you can't build a strong mind by thinking positively once in a while. You must train your mind daily. Here are a few habits to start. Meditate for 5 to 10 minutes every morning to calm your thoughts. Write affirmations, short, powerful sentences like, "I am confident," "I am capable," "I am focused." Read or listen to motivational content that nourishes your mind. Surround yourself with positive people who uplift you. Reflect every night. Ask yourself, "What did I learn today?" Your mind becomes whatever you feed it. Feed it fear, and you'll live in anxiety. Feed it courage, and you'll live in strength. The final lesson. Master your mind, master your life. The greatest victory you can ever achieve is not over others but over yourself. When you control your thoughts, you control your emotions. When you control your emotions, you control your actions. And when you control your actions, you control your destiny. Every superhero has powers. Some can fly, some can fight, some can disappear. But your power is different. It's invisible, yet unstoppable. It's your mind. You can use it to destroy your fears, design your dreams, and define your future. So the next time you doubt yourself, remember this: You are not limited by your past. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are powered by your mind, and your mind is limitless. Feed it with belief, strengthen it with discipline, and guide it with purpose. Because once you master your mind, you become unstoppable.